Imagine this. You awaken, cocooned in the warmth of your bed, when without warning, the world begins to tilt. Your vision swims, your balance falters. It's a frightening moment, and one that is far more common than you might imagine. For those of us over 60, this risk is even greater, particularly in the first light of morning, when blood pressure naturally surges and circulation is sluggish from a night of stillness. But what if I told you that in a mere 5 seconds, you could take a small yet profound step to safeguard your heart and mind, without reaching for a single pill? Today, we will explore a gentle morning ritual designed to naturally reduce the risk of stroke. There are no medications, no special equipment required, only simple, quiet habits you can embrace in your pajamas, even before the aroma of coffee fills the air. And please, do not worry. I am not about to present you with an overwhelming list of tasks. In fact, the very first step may surprise you with its elegant simplicity. Stay with me, because these small changes can mean the difference between starting your day with strength or facing an emergency. Are you curious to learn what this tiny habit is? I will guide you through it, step by step. Before we delve into the details, leave a 1 in the comments if you aspire to wake up feeling sharper and more centered, or a 0 if mornings remain a challenge. And be sure to subscribe to Health 365 so you never miss our next essential wellness insight. Now, let us begin with an act of profound simplicity, one you can perform the very instant you open your eyes. The moment you awaken, before your feet even touch the floor, take just 5 seconds for this one thing. Drink a glass of warm water. That's all. A simple 8 ounces of plain, warm water. It may sound almost too simple to be effective, yet this small gesture can create a surprisingly significant impact. You see, after hours of sleep, your body is in a state of mild dehydration. Your blood has thickened, your circulation has slowed, and your brain is thirsting for hydration. When you introduce warm water first thing, you gently thin the blood, just enough to enhance its flow without causing a drop in pressure. This means more oxygen and vital nutrients can reach your brain precisely when it needs them most. It is like gently jump-starting your body's internal engine, without the jolt of caffeine or the stress of rushing into the day. Warm water also raises your core body temperature slightly, gently coaxing your cardiovascular system into motion. A study in the Journal of Clinical Neuroscience revealed that even mild morning dehydration increases the likelihood of reduced cerebral blood flow, a key contributor to stroke risk in older adults. Rehydrating immediately helps to offset this. You need nothing fancy. Simply fill a mug with warm, not hot water the night before and place it on your nightstand. While some enjoy a slice of lemon, it isn't necessary. The warmth is the key. A woman I know, Margaret, a vibrant 72-year-old from Ohio, swears by this practice. "I used to feel so dizzy when I stood up," she shared with me. "Now, I drink my water before my feet hit the floor, and I feel steadier, clearer." So tomorrow morning, before anything else, take 5 seconds to sip some warm water. You may be surprised how such a small act can make your mornings feel safer and more balanced. Next, let's awaken the mind with a touch of ancient wisdom. After hydrating, here is something delightfully simple you can do with just your fingertips. Gently massage your ears. Yes, your ears. While it may sound unusual, this small act has been practiced for generations in Eastern medicine to awaken the senses and invigorate circulation. And now, Western science is beginning to understand why. Using your thumb and index finger, Softly trace the outer rim of your ears, from the highest point down to the lobe. Knead the skin with a slow, gentle touch. Then give your earlobes a light, circular tug. As you do this for about 30 seconds, breathe slowly and deeply. You'll likely notice a sense of calm grounding and a subtle clearing of your thoughts. Why does this work? Your ears are rich with tiny nerves and acupressure points connected to your brain, heart, and internal organs. According to a study in Autonomic Neuroscience, Basic and Clinical, stimulating specific areas of the outer ear can activate the vagus nerve, a major nerve that helps regulate heart rate, blood pressure, and mood. This light stimulation can create a brief but meaningful drop in blood pressure and heart rate, helping you feel more balanced and alert, especially in the morning when blood pressure is naturally higher. A few seconds of ear massage can offer a gentle reset for your nervous system. I've seen people of all ages benefit from this, like Joe, a 68-year-old retiree in Arizona. He used to feel sluggish, often needing a second cup of coffee to feel normal. Now, he says, it's like flipping a switch in my brain. It wakes me up, but in a calm way. Tomorrow, after your warm water, take half a minute to give your ears some attention. Think of it as your brain's morning handshake. With your circulation stirring and your mind gently roused, it's time to guide your body back into alignment. There is a quick posture adjustment, performed against a wall, that takes less than a minute, but can dramatically improve blood flow to your brain and release tension in your neck. I call it the long neck wall stance. Stand with your back against a flat wall, your heels an inch or two from the baseboard. Slowly, press your lower back, shoulder blades, and the back of your head against the wall. Don't force it. Simply draw everything gently into alignment. Then, slightly tuck your chin, as if lengthening your neck. Hold this position for 30 to 40 seconds, breathing slowly and deeply. What's happening here is more than just a stretch. By realigning your spine after a night curled in bed, you are opening channels for blood to flow more freely through the vertebral arteries, those vital vessels that carry life from your heart to your brain. This wall stance is a reset button for your spine and circulation. It also eases the tension that often builds in the neck and shoulders overnight. Many don't realize that poor posture can trigger headaches and affect balance. Rita, a 75-year-old yoga enthusiast from Florida, does this every morning. It helps me feel more grounded, she says. My neck doesn't ache, and I don't feel wobbly when I head out. Tomorrow, after your water and ear massage, find a wall and give your spine this moment of care. Your body is now aligned, your circulation improving. Let us turn inward to the rhythm of your breath. This is more than mere relaxation. It is a way to support your heart and brain with profound simplicity. The technique is known as 4-2-4 breathing. A 4-second inhalation, a 2-second hold, and a 4-second exhalation. Repeat this rhythm 5 or 6 times, and you will feel a noticeable shift. This method works by activating your parasympathetic nervous system, the body's innate rest and restore mode. Under stress, especially in the morning when cortisol levels spike, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid, constricting blood vessels. By slowing and deepening our breath, we reverse that process. Studies in Frontiers in Human Neuroscience have shown that slow, rhythmic breathing not only lowers heart rate, but also increases heart rate variability, a key marker of cardiovascular resilience. This breathing also boosts oxygen flow to the brain, helping you feel clearer and more focused. You can do it anywhere, sitting on your bed, standing by a window, even while your coffee brews. Simply close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 2, and exhale gently through your mouth for 4. A gentleman named Charles, 73, began this practice after a mild stroke. "I used to feel a pressure in my chest each morning," he said. "Now I do my 4-2-4 breathing before I even get dressed, and my whole system resets." It is a simple way to center yourself, like tuning an instrument before a performance. Before you take your first step of the day, devote just 1 more minute to the foundation of your body, your feet. In caring for them, you are also extending care to your heart and brain. We are speaking of a simple morning foot massage, a gentle, relaxing practice that can help reduce dizziness and stabilize blood pressure. Sit at the edge of your bed. Place 1 foot over the opposite knee and use your thumbs to press gently into the arch, heel, and ball of your foot. Make small, circular motions, applying steady but comfortable pressure. Then, switch to the other foot. This is so powerful because after a night of lying down, circulation slows, especially in your lower limbs. A gentle foot massage gradually awakens the circulatory system, helping blood return to the heart and brain more smoothly. It prevents that sudden shift that can leave you feeling lightheaded. Studies in complementary therapies in clinical practice have shown that foot massage can improve peripheral circulation and stabilize blood pressure in older adults. Don't rush those first few steps. Take a minute to massage your feet and let your body ease into the day with steady circulation and a solid footing. Now, we turn to what you put into your body. And no, we are not starting with coffee. I understand. That morning cup is a sacred ritual. But before you take that first sip, your body craves something even more essential. A small bite of potassium-rich food. Potassium acts as a natural counterbalance to sodium, supporting healthy blood pressure. In the early morning, when blood pressure naturally rises, a little potassium acts as a buffer, softening that surge and promoting stability. You don't need a full breakfast, just a few slices of banana, a handful of almonds, or a couple of avocado slices. These are gentle on the stomach and rich in potassium. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults with higher potassium intake had significantly lower risks of stroke. Tomorrow, try this. Keep a small bowl of almonds or a ripe banana near your coffee station. A few bites before that first sip can help your body process caffeine more gently and protect your heart. You have hydrated, aligned, breathed, and nourished your body. There is one final element, as powerful as the rest, yet often forgotten: your emotional state. Starting your day with a calm, centered mind can work wonders for your heart. And the good news is, it requires only a moment or two. Find a quiet space, perhaps near a window where morning light can stream in. Settle into your favorite chair, and then simply allow a gentle smile to grace your lips. Not a forced grin, but a soft expression of peace. At the same time, let a piece of music that soothes your soul fill the air. Why does this matter? Smiling and listening to calming music actively shift your brain chemistry. Research in psychosomatic medicine shows that music you enjoy can lower cortisol, the stress hormone linked to heart disease. A study from the University of Kansas found that simply activating the muscles used in smiling signals your brain to release serotonin and dopamine, which lower blood pressure and reduce anxiety. Don't underestimate this final step. A smile and a song can ground your morning in peace. And just like that, in these few quiet moments, you have given your body and mind a profound gift. These are not just routines, they are acts of self-care. Stroke risk rarely stems from a single event. It accumulates silently through stress and compromised circulation. But now, you possess the knowledge to greet each morning with intention. Tomorrow, try just one of these habits. Then add another. Little by little, your mornings can become moments of healing instead of hurry. These morning rituals touch upon a larger, often overlooked threat to those over 60: poor blood circulation. It is a silent condition that can build for years with no outward signs until it culminates in a sudden, life-altering event. Every year, nearly 800,000 people in the U.S. experience a stroke, and for many, it could have been prevented. But what if I told you that in as little as 40 seconds a day, you could actively boost your circulation, protect your brain, and significantly lower that risk? This is not about overwhelming routines. We will walk through 6 easy positions, each supported by science, that can make a profound difference. These are not magic tricks. They are intelligent, practical choices tailored for your body as it ages. If you wish to remain sharp, independent, and vibrant, subscribe to Health 365. If you're curious, type 1 in the comments, or 0 if you are skeptical. Let us explore the first technique together. Let's begin with a simple adjustment you can make every time you rest. As you prepare for a nap or settle in for the night, instead of lying flat on your back, gently roll onto your left side. This subtle shift in position holds remarkable benefits. When you lie on your left side, you grant your heart a moment of ease. A major blood vessel, the inferior vena cava, runs along the right side of your spine, acting as a highway for blood returning from your lower body. By resting on your left, you relieve the pressure on this vital vein, allowing blood to flow more freely and improving circulation, especially to the brain. You may wonder if this truly matters. A study in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that left-side sleepers demonstrated better blood flow to the brain and experienced fewer episodes of interrupted breathing, a condition known as sleep apnea. For older adults, this is significant. Poor oxygen flow during sleep is a known risk factor for stroke and heart issues. And consider this: it requires no special equipment, only your bed and a comfortable pillow. The next time you settle down for a nap or drift off into the quiet of the night, consider turning to your left. If you are someone who often wakes to a racing heart or a touch of morning dizziness, this simple shift could be the key to a more peaceful sleep and a steadier awakening. Sleeping on your side, particularly the left, can also diminish snoring, a welcome change for both you and your partner. In fact, researchers at the Cleveland Clinic have noted that this position promotes better lymphatic drainage and can even aid digestion as you rest. It sets off a cascade of benefits. Your heart pumps with greater ease, your brain receives more oxygen, and your nervous system settles, allowing your entire body to function more harmoniously. So tonight, before you turn off the light, Remember this small adjustment. It is a gentle, effortless change that could quietly become one of the most restorative habits in your evening routine. Now, let us turn our attention to something you can do at any moment, while sitting at the table, on the couch, or enjoying your favorite show. Whether you're reading, watching television, or sharing a meal, your posture plays a more significant role in your health than you might imagine. The way you sit can either become an ally to your circulation or a silent hindrance. The secret lies in a simple alignment. Sit with your spine gently upright and your feet flat on the floor, forming a right angle at your knees. Your back should feel supported, not stiff, and your feet should be grounded, not tucked away or dangling. When you sit this way, you encourage blood to flow evenly throughout your body, from your brain down to your legs. This position reduces pressure on your arteries and veins, ensuring your circulation remains smooth and steady. Think of your blood vessels as a garden hose. If you kink the hose, the flow of water is impeded. Slouching or crossing your legs has a similar effect on your circulation, slowing the flow, especially to your lower limbs. Over time, this can lead to numbness, swelling, or even elevate the risk of developing blood clots, a condition known as deep vein thrombosis. A study from the American Heart Association highlights that prolonged poor sitting posture can significantly impact vascular health, particularly in older adults. Those who maintained good posture exhibited more stable blood pressure and less pooling of blood in their legs. For those of us over 60, this is especially crucial, as our veins already work harder to return blood to the heart. Cultivate a simple habit. Each time you sit down, whether at the dinner table or in your favorite recliner, take a moment to check your posture. Are your shoulders relaxed? Is your back supported? Are your feet flat, with your knees at a 90-degree angle? Adjust gently. These small corrections, compounded over time, make a profound difference. And if you find yourself sitting for long periods, remember to shift your position every half hour or so, perhaps adding a light stretch. These brief check-ins keep your blood moving and your muscles content. The beauty of this practice is that you aren't adding a new task to your day. You are simply refining an existing one to better serve your body. Next, let's rise for a moment and try a gentle wall posture that benefits your neck, your shoulders, and most importantly, the flow of blood to your brain. Find a nearby wall and stand with your back against it, your heels about an inch from the baseboard. Gently press your lower back, shoulders, and the back of your head to the wall's surface. Now, lift your chin slightly, as if elongating your neck toward the ceiling. Can you feel that subtle alignment of your neck and spine? This is more than a simple posture correction. It's an invitation for blood to travel where it needs to go. As we age, tension often accumulates in the neck and upper shoulders, which can compress the carotid arteries, the vital channels delivering oxygen-rich blood to the brain. Even mild chronic tightness in this area can reduce blood flow, leading to lightheadedness, fatigue, or brain fog. A review in Frontiers in Neurology confirmed that tension in the cervical muscles can significantly impact cerebral blood flow. In essence, tight neck muscles aren't merely uncomfortable. They can leave you feeling foggy because your brain is being deprived of the circulation it needs. This simple wall technique offers a twofold solution. It gently stretches these muscles, releasing built-up tension, and it cultivates an awareness of your alignment, training your body to maintain better posture naturally. Hold this pose for about 40 seconds, breathing deeply. There is no need to force it. Feel the back of your head gently pressing into the wall as your shoulders relax downward. Afterward, if your neck feels tight, you might add a gentle tilt from side to side. Some find this posture calming before bed, releasing the tensions of the day, while others use it as a reset after long hours at a computer. It is a small gesture that costs nothing, yet offers a significant return. Try it while waiting for the kettle to boil or while brushing your teeth. It's not about adding more to your schedule, but about weaving better habits into the moments you already have. Now, let's return to a seated position, but with a clever adjustment for the sake of your legs. Settle back into a chair and find a low footstool, a small box, or even a thick cushion. Gently rest your feet upon it so your legs are slightly elevated, just a few inches from the floor. With this simple action, you have given your circulation a helpful boost. As we grow older, the veins in our legs must work harder against gravity to push blood back toward the heart. By elevating your legs, even slightly, you lessen the pressure on these veins, allowing blood to return more easily. It is a subtle act with powerful support for your vascular health. Medical studies have shown that leg elevation can significantly reduce venous pressure and prevent the fluid buildup that we often experience as swelling or heaviness. For those over 60, this is more than a matter of comfort. It can be a crucial preventative measure. When blood pools instead of flows, the risk of deep vein thrombosis increases. Think of your veins as a railway system. If blood, the passengers, gets delayed at the station, pressure builds. Elevating your legs helps clear the tracks, allowing for smooth, continuous travel. This posture is particularly beneficial if you spend long hours sitting. As a bonus, try pairing it with a few gentle ankle rolls or toe taps. This stimulates your calf muscles, which act as a second heart for your legs, helping to propel blood upward. Next, let's lie back, relax, and explore the restorative power of a deep breath. We will focus on abdominal breathing, a gentle technique that can calm your nervous system, improve blood oxygen levels, and help lower your blood pressure. Lie flat on your back in a quiet space, bending your knees slightly if it feels more comfortable. Rest one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Now, take a deep, slow breath in through your nose, feeling your belly rise. The hand on your stomach should lift, while the one on your chest remains relatively still. Then exhale softly through your mouth, allowing your belly to fall. This may feel unfamiliar at first, but this simple shift draws in more oxygen, slows your heart rate, and allows your blood vessels to relax and open. The result is better circulation to your brain and heart. A study from Harvard Medical School found that just a few minutes of deep abdominal breathing can lower systolic blood pressure significantly in some older adults. This practice has no side effects, costs nothing, and can be done anywhere you can rest. Those who practice this breathing before bed often report a deeper, more sound sleep, as it guides the body from a state of stress into one of rest. Your muscles relax, your mind settles, and your blood flows more freely. Even 40 seconds of mindful breathing can begin to reset your nervous system. Over time, it becomes a natural response, a welcome moment of peace. The next time you lie down, try it. It is like a gentle, internal massage for your heart and brain, delivered on the rhythm of your own breath. Let us finish with a final posture, one that is both deeply relaxing and incredibly effective for tired legs and a weary heart. It is often called legs up the wall. Simply lie on your back, scoot your hips close to a wall, and gently raise your legs to rest against its surface. Allow your arms to rest by your sides or on your belly. All that is left to do is breathe. As you rest here for 40 seconds, something remarkable is happening. By elevating your legs above your heart, you have reversed the pull of gravity in your favor. Blood flows back to your core and brain with ease, reducing pressure in your lower limbs and preventing the pooling that can lead to swelling and fatigue. Studies have found that this posture improves venous return and reduces markers of stress. Participants reported feeling calmer, more energized, and sleeping better after making it a regular habit. It is a natural way to refresh your entire circulatory system while you rest. The stillness of the pose also creates a moment of mental peace, a reset for your heart in every sense of the word. Consider making it part of your bedtime routine. Dim the lights, put on soft music, and end your day with this quiet act of self-care. It's a gentle, powerful habit that asks almost nothing of you, but gives so much in return. Here we are, with 6 simple postures, each taking less than a minute. Together, they form a quiet, powerful routine that supports your heart, your brain, and your peace of mind. None of these movements require special equipment or perfect health. They meet you exactly where you are. Perhaps that is the most hopeful part. Protecting your health does not require a dramatic overhaul. It simply requires showing up for yourself in small, steady ways. One breath, one stretch, one gentle shift at a time. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and calm as you move through each day. So tonight, or perhaps even right now, choose one of these habits. See how it feels. If it brings a little relief, a little calm, keep coming back to it. Your health is worth every second. It may sound surprising, but the first 30 minutes after you wake can be a vulnerable time for your brain. This quiet stretch, while you are still shaking off the remnants of sleep, can silently influence your well-being. Many of us, particularly those over 60, may not be aware of this. You could be following your doctor's advice, eating well, and staying active, yet still overlook simple morning practices that can make a difference. The good news is that this is not set in stone. Research suggests that a few small adjustments to your morning routine can significantly support your long-term health. Have you ever felt dizzy or foggy when first getting out of bed? Do you reach for coffee before anything else? If any of this sounds familiar, this message is for you. If you value your independence, clarity of mind, and vitality, consider these powerful morning habits. They are simple, natural, and supported by science. As we explore them, you might reflect on which are already a part of your morning and which you might like to adopt. Let's begin with a habit most people forget, yet it takes less than 30 seconds and can be profoundly beneficial. Do you drink a glass of water right after waking up? Not coffee or tea, but plain, room temperature water. This small step is one of the easiest ways to support your health, especially in the early morning hours when your body is most susceptible. While you sleep, Your body loses water through breathing and perspiration. You awaken mildly dehydrated, even if you don't feel thirsty. This can cause your blood to be slightly thicker, making it harder to circulate. A simple glass of water can change that. Drinking 8 to 12 ounces within the first few minutes of waking helps rehydrate your body, thin the blood, and gently start your circulation. It also aids your kidneys and can ease the groggy feeling many mistake for age or weakness. If you take morning medications, this habit is even more important, as water helps with proper absorption. A simple practice is to keep a glass of water on your nightstand, ready before your feet even touch the floor. Now, let's talk about an equally simple habit that helps lower blood pressure and ease stress before the day truly begins. When you wake up, does your mind immediately start racing with thoughts of errands, appointments, and household tasks? This rush of thoughts can quietly elevate your blood pressure. When the mind is stressed, the body releases cortisol, and for older adults, high morning cortisol can strain the arteries. Fortunately, just 5 minutes of deep breathing or quiet mindfulness can bring these levels down. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe in slowly for a count of 4. Hold for 4. Then exhale for 4. Repeating this cycle for just 5 minutes can relax your nervous system, open up blood vessels, and gently guide your heart rate to a calmer rhythm. Many who make this a part of their routine report feeling more clear-headed and focused. It's a free, safe, and calming way to begin your day, offering support for both memory and circulation. Next, we will discuss a common breakfast mistake that many older adults make, and how a small change can make a significant difference. While you may not be starting your day with chips or fast food, the truth is that many classic breakfast choices, like toast with cheese, processed cereal, and even canned soup, are packed with sodium. Your body is especially sensitive to salt first thing in the morning, because after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your blood vessels are naturally tighter and your hydration levels are lower. When you introduce a salty breakfast into this state, your arteries can constrict even more, pushing your blood pressure to dangerous levels before you've even left the house. For anyone already managing hypertension, this combination is like throwing fuel on the fire. The solution is a breakfast low in sodium, but high in nourishment. Try plain oatmeal with fruit, a boiled egg with vegetables, or a smoothie made with banana and spinach. You can add flavor with herbs like cinnamon, turmeric, or ginger instead of salt. It's also wise to skip bacon, sausage, and other salted breakfast meats, which are loaded with both sodium and preservatives. Finally, don't be fooled by labels that claim to be light or healthy. Always check the actual sodium content. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day for older adults, and a single salty breakfast can easily exceed that limit. What is your go-to breakfast? Have you tried cutting back on salt in the mornings? Share your ideas in the comments. Others might appreciate the inspiration. Next, here's a simple activity you can do in your pajamas that gets your blood flowing, boosts brain oxygen, and sets you up for a healthier day. A short morning walk can make a profound difference. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light movement after waking can do more for your heart and brain than most people realize. Consider this. Your body has been still for 7 or 8 hours during sleep. If the first thing you do is sit at a table or on the couch for another hour, your circulation remains sluggish. For older adults, this slow start can quietly increase stroke risk. But when you take a short walk, even just around your house or on the porch, you awaken your circulation, send a fresh supply of oxygen to your brain, and help keep your arteries flexible. This gentle movement also improves your cholesterol, balances blood sugar, and reduces inflammation, all factors that lower your stroke risk. You don't need to power walk or break a sweat. Just move at your own pace. A slow, steady walk while breathing in the morning air is enough. If you can go outside, the sunlight will also help regulate your sleep-wake cycle. But even walking in place or down a hallway works wonders if you prefer to stay indoors. Studies have shown that seniors who walk daily, even a small amount, lower their risk of both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. Walking also supports balance, mood, and memory, all things we want to protect as we age. Do you take a morning walk, or would you like to start? Let us know in the comments and share what time of day works best for you. A little encouragement can make all the difference. Next, we'll look at a part of your body most people forget to stretch, yet it plays a major role in keeping blood flowing freely to your brain. Let's turn our attention to your neck and shoulders. This area plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy blood flow to your brain. As we age, it's common to wake up with stiffness in the neck or tightness across the shoulders, especially after sleeping in an awkward position. The problem is that this tightness can compress the very arteries that supply blood to your brain. This reduces circulation and increases the risk of a lesser-known type of stroke called vertebrobasilar insufficiency, which often develops silently. Fortunately, a quick 3-minute stretch each morning can make all the difference. No fancy equipment needed. Start with gentle neck rolls. Slowly circle your head clockwise, then counterclockwise. Next, shrug your shoulders up toward your ears and then release them down. Roll them backward, then forward. Keep every movement smooth and slow, avoiding any jerking or twisting. These simple stretches help open up tight muscles, improve blood flow, and reduce the chances of arterial compression. Many seniors report feeling less dizzy, more awake, and mentally clearer after adding this small habit to their mornings. It's especially helpful if you ever feel lightheaded when standing up. You can even pair these stretches with your deep breathing, creating a calming way to ease into the day while giving your brain the oxygen it needs. Have you ever tried morning stretches? Do your neck and shoulders feel stiff when you wake up? Share your experience in the comments. You might help someone else realize this is their missing course. Now, let's move on to one of the most important tools you can use to prevent a stroke. And it only takes 1 minute a day. Here is a habit that could literally save your life. Checking your blood pressure each morning. It's quick, easy, and gives you a clear picture of what's happening inside your body before any symptoms appear. High blood pressure is known as the silent killer for a reason. Most seniors don't feel their numbers creeping up. There is no pain or warning sign until it's too late, which is precisely why a morning check is one of the smartest habits you can build. The best time to check is within an hour of waking, before coffee or breakfast. This is when your blood pressure naturally spikes, and if it's climbing too high, you'll catch it early. All you need is a home blood pressure monitor, preferably a cuff-style one that wraps around your upper arm. Wrist devices, while convenient, often provide less accurate readings. Once you have your reading, write it down in a notebook or track it in an app. This daily practice helps you spot patterns. If your numbers are consistently high, you can bring this data to your doctor before it develops into something serious. Seniors who track their blood pressure regularly are more likely to stay in control, adjust their habits sooner, and avoid stroke or heart complications. Do you already check your blood pressure in the morning? If not, would you consider starting tomorrow? Drop a comment below. Sometimes, a little encouragement from others makes it easier to stick with a new habit. Next, let's talk about what to eat in the morning, because two powerful minerals can help keep your arteries relaxed and your stroke risk low. It's not just about what to avoid, but also what your brain and heart truly need. Two powerful minerals, magnesium and potassium, can quietly lower your blood pressure, support circulation, and help prevent early morning strokes. Right after waking, your blood vessels are more sensitive. If your body is low on these minerals, your arteries can remain tense and tight, leading to higher blood pressure and poor blood flow to the brain. But when you provide your body with the right nutrients first thing, you help it stay balanced and protected all day. Potassium works as a natural sodium balancer, gently removing excess salt from your system. Magnesium helps your blood vessels relax and widen, allowing blood to flow more easily. Together, they act as a morning shield for your brain. You can find them in simple, delicious foods. A banana with breakfast is packed with potassium. Toss spinach into a smoothie or scrambled eggs. Add a few slices of avocado to whole grain toast. A small bowl of plain yogurt or oatmeal sprinkled with pumpkin seeds and almonds can provide a mineral-rich boost. It's not about crafting a perfect meal, but about making small swaps that nourish your brain and arteries naturally. Remember, processed foods like frozen waffles or breakfast bars often strip your body of these minerals while adding hidden sodium. What's your favorite healthy breakfast combo? Share your ideas in the comments. You might give someone else a new idea to try. Next, we'll cover the single most important stroke prevention habit for seniors and why missing it even once could quietly put your brain at risk. There is one habit you absolutely cannot skip: taking your blood pressure medication on time. This small act, often done with just a sip of water, might be the most powerful thing you do all day to protect your brain. The reality is that missing or delaying your medication, even by a few hours, can cause your blood pressure to spike without warning. For older adults, especially those with hypertension, these early morning surges are the most dangerous. This is when the majority of strokes occur. If your doctor prescribed your medication for the morning, make it a non-negotiable part of your wake-up routine. Take it before breakfast, before coffee, before your day truly begins. This ensures the medication is absorbed properly and works in time to prevent those risky spikes. To stay on track, use a daily pill organizer or set a reminder on your phone. The key is consistency, and it is vital to never stop or adjust your medication just because you feel fine. That feeling of wellness is likely because the medicine is doing its job. Always talk to your doctor before making any changes. Do you have a system that helps you remember your meds? Share it in the comments. It could help someone else who's struggling to stay consistent. If you've ever forgotten a dose, don't be embarrassed. The important thing is to start fresh tomorrow. This small daily habit can cut your stroke risk by up to 50%. It's free, takes less than a minute, and could save your independence or your life. Now that we've gone through all these habits, let's take a moment to wrap things up and talk about how to turn these ideas into lasting change. You've just learned about several simple habits that can help protect your brain, lower your blood pressure, and significantly cut your stroke risk. The key takeaway is that you don't need fancy programs or expensive supplements. Just small, steady actions each morning that put your health first. But knowledge is only the first step. These habits only work if you put them into practice. Start with just 1 or 2 tomorrow. Keep it simple and make it your own. With time, these actions will become a natural part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. And if there's one habit you never skip, let it be your blood pressure medication. That alone can protect your brain more than anything else. Have any of these tips helped you, or do you already practice one of them? Leave a comment below. Your story might inspire someone else. If you found this information helpful, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss important health tips. You deserve to feel strong, sharp, and independent. It all starts with how you care for yourself in the morning. Take it one step at a time. You've got this.